Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre the Game Idea Guy. Thank you very much for lending me your time and your ear and listening into the birth of a new series on my channel. And I'm going to call this one Kinectivity. Um, and this is going to be more about Xbox One and things that I think would fit with the Xbox One, whether it's utilizing the Kinect or not. But like, there are a lot of things that I think could have worked out on the Xbox One that just haven't happened. So, me with my thought process, I'm looking at like, how can we make this more viable? Like, how could we, like I was thinking about, I'm like, there's a lot of potential to this machine that has not been utilized, and that's before the Xbox One S has come out, and that's going is before the Scorpio is going to come out. There was a ton of potential to the Xbox One, and it didn't get utilized. One, because people didn't want to get the Kinect. I understand people didn't want to get the Kinect, but there was a lot of huge potential to the Kinect for gaming. Hell, it could have also helped VR out. But I'm going to step aside from that right now. The first game that I was thinking about, and this is a game that's on PC, it's not anywhere else, and that's Surgeon Simulator. And I was thinking about like, there's no way in the world you can tell me that it wouldn't have been interesting to be able to utilize your actual hands to take the role of the surgeon in that game. It would be a hell of a lot more accurate than using keys on the keyboard, and it would pretty much be easier. You'd be able to it'd be easier, be more comfortable. I don't see where the problem is with this. Now, granted, you might have to make an option to allow people to use left or right hand, because you probably have to use one hand in order to move the screen around, and then the other hand to actually do the surgery, which I could see that happening that way, because you kind of use the mouse in order to be able to scroll around, and then you use the keys as the hand. But if you did that, you could give people actually more options to play this game and more ways to actually play it, and it could still be just as fun and interesting as it is on the PC. And I was thinking about it. I was like, why hasn't this been done? Like, it almost, to me, it almost makes no sense that it hasn't been done. I'm like, you have literally the perfect, the perfect open 3D space with the Kinect. With the 2.0 version of the Kinect, the one that came with the Xbox One. The original Kinect wasn't that accurate. The second one is far more accurate than the first. There's a lot of stuff that could have been done with it, and when I look at those types of games, like I said, like Surgeon Simulator, being able to grab the scalpel and make incisions and shit and do all the stuff that you would do on the PC version of the game, but do it with your own hands. I think that would have been interesting, and that's something that could have pulled people to it. I mean, it's not like it has to be exactly the best game ever out there in order to fit, but it's one of those games that it's almost like this game was meant for something like this, but it wasn't put on something like this. And I think that could have led to making the Xbox One more attractive, if the Xbox One with the Kinect more attractive. So, and I think that would have been a good idea. And there, like I said, there are quite a few more things that I can really think of that would have worked very well with the Xbox One and utilizing the Kinect. Heck, and like they could have given you multiple options for playing this game. They could have set it up so that the Xbox One could use mouse and keyboard for it. They could set it up to use the Kinect, this choice would probably be the weirdest one, but they probably could have set it up for gamepad too. Like that still would have been really weird. But like, I guess the way the buttons would be set, you'd have to use the buttons as the fingers. I'm not exactly certain how easy it would be, but I think it's possible. And I could see people wanting to play this with the Kinect. I could see them preferably picking the Kinect to play it. And like that's just like I said, it's just it takes people to have the idea and the creativity, and then be willing to make the investment to do it. And I know with the way gamers are that nowadays, a lot of people are finicky as hell, or they won't pick up something because other people say they don't like it, not because they aren't interested in it, but because other people say they don't like it. So they want to fit with the in crowd. I'm like, if you want to do that, do you. But honestly, you're just doing yourself a disservice because you don't get to enjoy the shit that you want to play. So, like, you can make that choice, but trust me, in the long run, it's going to make you more miserable than it is going to make you happy. I don't care how many people, how many more popular people you get to be friends with. If you're not true to yourself on this matter, you're just going to be pissed off. Um, but yeah, that's the first one. Like, this one's kind of short because it's the first one. Surgeon Simulator, it damn near explains itself. I don't really have to explain it, and the brief explanation I gave is more than adequate enough to cover it. Like, I know, yes, there would be a lot of work reprogramming for all the motion controls and stuff like that. I get that. I understand that completely. I'm not denying that. But I am saying that it's a concept that would translate well from PC to the Xbox One utilizing the Kinect. It would transfer very well utilizing the Kinect. So I don't see why it would not be something that people would want to try. Outside of people just having things in their head already about certain things and not being willing to give the opportunity to something to actually, try it. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.